Well, welcome on into day 5. Now, I know some of you might think that I missed a day. Actually, it's day 6. So yesterday was day 5. I didn't miss it. On my day 5, I taught 6 classes yesterday. So I think my hips had a good amount of work. So I hope you did the yin that I popped up the day before. So today my body's a bit tired. So I'm going to do a little bit of hip mobility work today, but mobility with a little element of strength. So let's begin. We'll just come into a seated position first with the right shin crossed in front. And if you need to prop up underneath that knee or the hip, go for it. And we'll just start with a little bit of movement forward and around. A little bit of rolling through the hips and the lower belly. I've got 2 more here. And then a little roll forward and just take a little check in. How do your hips feel? Especially the hip of the leg in front. Take a little forward fold there. There might be a little shift of your weight from side to side. Take some nice soothing breaths in, soothing breaths out. And then come all the way back on up. Change the cross of your legs. Just going to swap that over. And then again, those nice circles around. And it's a little bit like the quadruped rolling hip circles that we do in yoga. Same kind of feeling and sensation here of exploring, being curious. Maybe there's a little twist in there too. And then come on forward over the legs and take that little forward fold. Relax the upper body, relax the head, let the weight of the head give you a little more stretch into the outer hip. And then start to make your way back on up. Good. And then just keep your left shin in front, turn to the short edge of your mat-ish, and come on forward into a little deer stretch. And here we're going to add a little bit of energy and activity into this stretch. And so what we're doing here is it's like a little gentle floss through all of the sensation of the stretch that you'll feel in your front thigh, outer hip, inner thigh. And using more so the weight of the strength of your arms to lower and lift you down and up. And then come on up into a more upright position. And then here, press the knee down into the floor and see if you can pick up the back foot. So this is internal rotation here. And then press the side of your back foot to the mat, lift the back knee. And then drop it back down. 1 more in each direction. So back foot lifts and lowers, and then back knee lifts and lowers. And then just take a little transfer over to the other side. And then start to do that little press down and lift up. And sometimes this can feel just a little nicer in the body than a static hold. It's more dynamic, active stretching. You know what, 2 more just like that. And then stay more upright. Lift the back foot. Pop the foot down, lift the knee. You can see this leg is my non-injured hip, so a little bit more happiness going on in that hip. A little bit more range. A lot. And lift. Just one more internal rotation and then that external. Good. And then come back to the top of the mat or come onto all fours. I'm going to do a little bit of work for full range with a bit of stability through the torso. So this is nice lift up through the belly. So this part of your body is going to stay nice and still and stable. And then have your hands under your shoulders, press the floor away so you're nice and strong and active through the torso. Cover your right knee. And then the knee is going to come in towards the elbow without rounding through the spine. Take the leg out to the side. Lead with the heel as you take that full circle. Without rounding through the lumbar, you're going to open out to the side. That's it. Foot leads, internal and lower. So nice control through the whole torso. So this is full range of motion for that thigh bone, your femur in the hip socket there. There's good strength through the belly and the oblique. And then reverse. So it goes up, out, and down. Now, if you'd like a little extra challenge, float your left hand up off the mat. And that is guaranteed to keep you as stable as you can. One more there. And then just tuck on back, release those hands, open up through chest. Oh, big stretch. Hardest thing is to not flex and extend the spine in that one. Let's go into the opposite side. So hands come back down onto mat, keeping that nice little neutral. Hover your left shin, knee comes in, knee goes out, flex the foot and lower. So the goal here is to keep the torso as still-ish as you possibly can. Try not to drop the belly here, so keep the belly nice and lifted towards the ceiling. Almost feel like your belly is trying to draw in and up and away from the inside of the waistband of your pants. Good, strong breath in and out. You can also use that right hand just to palpate onto the belly, making sure you're not using any other muscle in your torso other than just really isolating that movement in the hip socket. I love this in the class I just did at the studio that I practice with Adam Whiting today from Humankind. And it was just the best medicine for my outer hip, for my hips. Like you just knew. Take the leg back up, exactly what I needed. Oh, I needed the side and lower. And down, just two more. Turn it out. And lower. Last time. Sit on back. Come off those hands, big breath in, open on out. Oh. Take a little side stretch there. And one to the other side. Alrighty. Oh, that in itself feels like such a great workout. So good. All right, from here we're just going to take a nice little QL stretch. So stretching out those back extensors, and you'll also get a bit of a stretch into the outer hip. I'm going to grab my little cushion, place it underneath my right knee. Put your left leg out to the side so you're in a adductor stretch of your left leg and a little half butterfly, so outer hip stretch here. And then reach your right arm up, look up to your thumb, lift up and over, and then a big side stretch towards your left foot. And here you'll get a nice little stretch right just at the top of the hip bone there, a little bit of outer hip, but really the main emphasis is all in this side skin of the side body. You can take a little open through the chest here, a little bit of flossing and movement if you wish. Last full round of breath. It's just a really simple, easy, kind of restful recovery class today. And just know that you can always drop back and do any of those previous classes. You don't have to sit on the same day by day as me, but it's just me sharing a little insight of my journey of rehabilitating. And then right hand comes down to your right foot. Look to your left thumb, big lift up and over. Big side stretch there. Breathing really deeply. Send your breath into the area where you feel the stretch the deepest. Last couple of beats there. And just to close this little bit of mobility and release, you can have the soles of your feet together in butterfly, and just as we did in the yin practice, your cushion's going to come just above, kind of just above where your bottom meets your mat. Lay on down. Oh, the block, I think, is perfectly positioned for me to rest my head, and then the arms out wide. You can have a soft little butterfly shape with the legs. And I just love the softness and the perfect height of this cushion, just to really allow my back body to rest and digest. My Tuesdays are a really big day. They start at 6. Well, they start at 4:45 actually, and then finish about 9 p.m. And so my Wednesday is like my little speed hump day. Not a completely rest day. I have a few classes to teach tonight up at Woodside. But it's definitely the day that I take a little bit more time out for my body and to nourish and take care of my body. To let it have a gentle and easy little restful day. A day to reconnect to my practice and to myself. Just allow your body to just breathe and be in restful shape here. When and if you feel ready to come out of this, just slow motion, start to bring movement back in, maybe the soles of the feet drag to the floor. And then just take your hands down behind your thighs and slowly peel your body on up. Wrap your arms behind your thighs and press the heart back to the back body. It'll scoop through the belly. Breathe deeply into your back line. Just close this practice. Those hands resting at your heart. And this gentle reminder that you are strong, you are capable, and you are absolutely worthy of the time you've dedicated to your body, to your mind, and to your practice today. Namaste. See you tomorrow.